I'd be glad to.
Is it done then? And do you have the witness? I know what it is to use that relic to call the flood. Even though it is necessary, even though it is merciful, it will stay with you. Always. One day it will be a new Tidebringer's turn to call the flood, when I am down there. And then another for you. Only then will we be free of it. Free of the memory. Come, meet me upstairs outside the reliquary. There is one more thing to be done to complete the rising. The Vale of Tears is only to be crossed by the High Abbott. Ondra's witness is the key. Through the Vale is the reliquary. When we are done here, pass into the reliquary, and your responsibilities will be revealed to you. The final step of the rising requires that you use Ondra's witness to seal me below with my brothers and sisters. Forgive me. The rising. The final step. A slight correction. You will not be sealing us in the halls of silence. The only way I will allow you to become the High Abbot is if you can kill me, and those who stand with me, here and now. I will give you cause. Have you ever swum in the open ocean, Tidebringer? Then perhaps you will relate. When you swim in the ocean, you are at the mercy of the current and the waves. It requires a great deal of trust. When I was a young man in Rawatai, I would paddle out in a small kayak and go spearfishing in the Gulf. One day, when I was swimming, I was caught in a rip current and pulled miles from my boat. I stayed afloat long as I could, but there was no getting to safety. It was night, and the water was black. I took a final breath and sunk below the surface. Then there came a glow beneath me. It was a moon ray the size of a caravel, if you can imagine such a creature. I saw it swimming up toward me, and even as things began to grow dark around me, I knew I was safe. I awoke on shore. That day, I pledged myself to Ondra, because I knew she had seen me safely through, and that she always would. The glow of that moon ray has always been a beacon in my life. If I am sealed beneath, I will be forced to part with it, and 1,000 other memories that make me what I am. I will die, afraid and alone. I thought I would be ready. My trust in Ondra was absolute. But I am weaker than I imagined. I will defeat you and stay on as High Abbot, or I will die here, knowing who I am. Either would be better. I have seen what lies in store. I do not wish that fate for any of you. Let us serve Ondra in other ways. Try something else!
I bring your... I shall...